Good morning. Hello, and welcome to another Monday morning. We're here again. It's the beginning of the week, and we're gonna do things. How's it going? I am awake, controversially, whether or not I'm functioning. That's where the controversy is, whether or not I'm functioning. But we should be used to that by now, right? Awake and not at the same time. Yes. Had some friends. Um, Devin is here. Hello. Kyoko is here. Finally released from the Dragon Age Veilguard cave. Welcome back to the land of the living. I kid because of my rampant jealousy. And I tease because I love. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope it was everything you were hoping it was. If it's not and I need to avoid it like the plague, please let me know, and because it'll save me $90. Also, we had our resident slacker in crime just checking in over break. Hope you are doing better than I am. Sorry. I think he tried to say sore throat is fighting back fears today. Might just skip lunch. He's probably not watching. He's probably not listening. But if you are, drink tea, you jackass. I love you. I'll probably text him later because he needs hot tea. The boy needs hot tea. Mars is here. Hello. Also, Nina and Jessica. The gang is all here. I love it. Apparently, I left my volume on way too high. R.I.P. my ears. I'm so sorry, love. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, um, Mars says, I was watching a vlog yesterday where the audio was so quiet that I had to have my volume 3 times higher than normal just so I could hear it. And I guess I forgot to change it back. I hate that. And I know there's at least one video on my channel where I have done that and I feel bad and I know I need to go re-upload it and fix it. But then it's like, but that means I have to like re-get the views. And what if the views aren't as good the second time around? That's the only reason why I haven't. I'm so selfish. Laura is here. Hello. I love it. Devin says, I'm here, but I'm lurking and stream hopping. And that is totally cool. We appreciate lurking. We appreciate stream hopping. We appreciate hanging out. Kiko says, I was bawling my eyes out almost the entirety of Act 3. Dragon Age Violence, Dragon Age Vanguard. Oh my god, Veilguard. Shit. Has problems. You can see that, but I still loved it. Oh wow, my brain just error 404 so hard. You could actually watch the decline too. I still loved it, and it was mostly that what I wished after after the last 10 years. That's good. That's good. That's good that it was what you wanted after that, because that's where I was scared the most. Is that after 10 years we'd get a pile of trash and I'd be just like actually, secretly I was kind of hoping it was going to be bad because that way I could save money. I actually have water today. Yay, Nina. Got a new water bottle. Look, it's on my desk today. I have mine too. I also have a coffee. I don't have any fun drink though, which makes me very sad. I'm down to a 2-drink minute. I have 2 drinks. 2 drinks is not appropriate for a beverage goblin, okay? I'm having the struggles. Whereas this truck is almost here, packed to drive to Buffalo and to mail my stuff to California. Yay! Your moving nightmare is almost over. I am happy for you for that, at least. People should remember that BioWare had to rebuild the game from scratch and then have EA looming over their shoulder. Yeah, which is a recipe for disaster because EA is the devil. I'm not even gonna talk about the fucking Sims shit that's just happened with the fucking creator, the mod kits. I don't know if anyone's heard about that. I watched a little Simsy video and I'm like, really don't want to give any more money to EA. I really don't. I don't. Ah. Jessica says, it is raining and dark here and perfect, and I love it. I am building I'm building in the Sims right now, though. Yay! Gonna stay for a bit and then play some Baldur's Gate 3, which took 13 hours to download. You and your long download times. I hope you enjoy it, because Baldur's Gate 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. Unless you've played it and I just forgot. It's entirely possible. Nina says, I only have water right now and it feels so wrong. I too am a beverage goblin. Beverage goblins of the world unite in ADHD hell. Oh man, Nina just made me realize I forgot to get myself water when I was downstairs. No! I want to go play Dragon Age again, but I love my rook so much and I can't move on right now. I want to write my fan fiction now. My fan fiction. Now the end game of Sol Velanen now. Oh. Yeah. I'm assuming this is regards to the Sim shit. Fucking so growl about that. Whoops. Yeah, you know what? I've played Dragon Age. Not on EA, but Steam. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I made a conscious decision to buy it there and play it there, and it was the best decision because I don't have to. I cannot log into my E app and my account because of the credential stuff. I remember we were talking about this last stream or last time stream. No matter how many times I reset my password, Stig is here. Hello. I have to get back to Baldur's Gate 3, says Nina. Stopped when school got stressful, and have yet to pick it back up. But I know that when I do once again, it'll consume my life. Yeah, I want to go. I want to play it every once in a while. But like if I do, same thing. And I already have other like so many things that I'm like, ah! So I'm like intentionally avoiding things that will consume too many hours of my life. Time to jump into my non-dom November goals. Yay! I can toss a link to little. That might be really far down my watch list. They made creator packs for Sims 4, like modders. There was like two different packs for modders. For Kitsch, it was like cottage something and something else. And they on the EA app it was $10. It's $5 everywhere else for a kit, like one of those stupid kit packs. And they only get it's either 5 or 7% of all proceeds, but you have to use the creators create a code in order for them to get paid. It sounds so squishy. It sounds so squishy, and I hate it, and I was so angry. Like, I'm watching fucking Firefly, and they were teasing. It's like you get a 7% cut of this thing. I'm gonna give you something better than a sad 7. So anytime I hear like 7% is bad. That's how I remember 7% is bad. Like it's like 35 cents or something. I was just like, ah! So yeah, that's the sim domain. Pick a fireplace, cottage living or horse ranch. Cottage living, because cottage living has some really cute fireplaces. Oh god, cottage living, that drama. EA wants to put ads on the loading screens for Sims. Excuse me while I sip my coffee pensively. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I want to remind you. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. It was an accident, but the fact that it happened broke my brain. Like, I figured it was gonna be an accident. I did. But it's me. I'm going to jump on the EA hate wagon anytime I can. Um, EA has been shitty since 2020, since 2003. This is nothing new. It's true. EA is truly a piece of shit. That is awful. The creator packs were, in theory, such a great idea. I love The Sims, but I don't love EA. Yeah. They said on their stupid conference that they want to push. Yeah, this is really a thing right here. This is another one of those moments I wanted to throat punch. And I think what was it, a 20-minute rant when we were talking about this last time of how stupid EA is. Oh, it's a time. Anytime we talk about EA, Crystal gets bitchy. Project Renee is some weird mobile. What? I was looking forward to Project Renee because it looked like it would be great. I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight anybody. Oh, EA ruins a bunch of studios. Yep. I don't want to know how many things BioWare had to cut to make quick cut or make quick because EA was like, faster, bitches. I'm paraphrasing. Yeah. The only studio I trust is Larian. And even there, why is Larian on thin ice? What have I missed? Because yeah, I don't tend to trust game companies anymore either. I used to trust Bethesda. I used to trust Blizzard. I used to trust EA. Like, so many game studios over the 30 so-ish years since I've been playing video games have just given me serious trust issues. And I have serious trust issues to begin with. It's kind of like what's like I never want to know the truth about my heroes. I know. I said used to. Like, we're talking about like when I was in high school. Like, because I didn't know, I was a teeny tiny girl and I didn't know things. But the second that everything happened during the era that was the Shadowlands expansion, I know. Trust me. I got set on fire. I'm just like, why are the people that I like, why are the games that I like made by such horrible people? Like, fuck me. Get Crystal to start talking about video games and she gets passionate quick. The fact that the devs of BioWare stood up to EA to make sure that Dragon Age stayed single player, that was great. Yeah, interesting, Blizzard. Are you new here? Because Larian said they weren't making any expansions to BG3 and that they would never make BG4. I mean, that doesn't sound like I mean, great, don't get me wrong. Sad panda. Because BG3 makes my heart happy. But I mean, if they want to shoot themselves in the foot and not make another cash cow, then they don't have to make another cash cow. Because let's be honest. Yeah, I respect them a lot for that. No respect, I only desire for content. Oh, Sven Vicky said he doesn't want to let anyone go through that shit that would happen behind the scenes. Like, they work on the game, but then after that, they don't have a job anymore, which is sad. Which is very sad. Wow, everybody is just like, hit me up. What's going on here? Oh, it's literally 2 servers. Sorry. Multitasking. Well, they're making new games at least, so I'll take that. I'll take what I can get. Yeah. I mean, like, I'll support Larian, like, with whatever they make, even if it's not my stuff. Like, the stuff that I'm like absolutely in love with, like Baldur's Gate. I loved Divinity? I think I played the first one and part of the second one. Like, they were good. Baldur's Gate 3 was awesome. Debbie came back to poop the like button. Yay! I am a consumer first and a human empath second. You know, Steve, I respect that for you. I appreciate your honesty in your consumerism. Oh, what do you say we get oh my god, Crystal Divinity Original Sin 2 was so good. I have it. I have both. I think my cousin got it for me shortly after Divinity 2 came out. Just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. Divinity Sin 2 came out, I think is when I got it for my cousin. And yeah. Honestly, I often prefer new games rather than sequels or expansions because I have been burned so many times by bad sequels or extra content. Fact. I mean, I love my my franchises. Um but also I've been burned by sequels. It's kind of like I like news stories, even though I know I'm an 8 books in a trench coat girly, so shut up when I'm about to say this. Um um I also just kind of like sometimes I just love leaving a world. And that goes the same. I think it's more the same for video games than for books. Even though I've been playing WoW for 15 years. I am a walking contradiction. We're just gonna move the fuck along. What about Enderhall? It was also supposed Divinity was supposed to also be multiplayer. Very Baldur's Gate 3-esque. Mars is requesting a big sprint. Stieg is requesting a small sprint. Kyoko says, I wanted to go at that again, especially when some Dragon Age 3 stuff reminded of me, or Act 3 stuff reminded me of all of that. Oh, it is multiplayer. My apologies. I need more coffee. I need to continue drinking my coffee. Also, it's kind of European studios are still doing good stuff and the American ones are being more and more shitty. Or am I the only one that has that feeling? You could be correct. I mean, come on. Alan Wake 2, I don't think it's an American studio. Dragon Age. No, wait, Dragon Age is still at EA. Enderhall. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm going to disappear into the character creator. See you in 24 hours. That's fair. Nina is requesting the trend, the theme that we usually do here on this channel. So, I think we're going to do it. Thus I'll be making our resident small boy very sad because we're going to do the bees, the gays, and the lavender haze like we always do. And if we run out of energy, that'll be it. If we're still feeling spicy, we'll keep going until we don't want to go no more. Yees, the bees, the geese, the lavender haze. Enderhall was done by German fans of Morrowind, Skyrim, and Oblivion. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I remember things. They did a total conversion of for all 3 games, which is awesome. Okay, we've been sprinting for 20 minutes. Your girl, what she thinks we should do? Hold on. Well, a big sprint is really 2 small sprints in one. If you think about it, it's true. I would petition that the D&D timer should be the official member of the sprint squad. You know, I feel like the D&D timer hasn't got a lot of love. So I think I agree. And honestly, see, now we have to do it. Okay, we're gonna amend things a little bit. We're gonna do the B's, the gays, and the D&D A's. It's fine. The lavender timer is getting demoted. Sorry, Bay. Um, and I'm going to open Violet's tab, and we're gonna grab the D&D. Not first. Okay, okay, I won't do it first. I won't do it first. Okay. Yeah, we'll still do the order. We're gonna do the small sprint at the end, or at the third anyway. I know the lavender haze is so good though, but do we want to get rid of the gaze? I feel like getting rid of the gaze would be sad. Oh, I know a lot of those. All right. Let's get getting. I don't know. Y'all are fun. I love this. This is making me haps. All right, so we're gonna do the bees. No getting rid of no getting rid of them. The D&D, the D20 is the new sibling from the trio. Okay, okay. I mean, crazy concept. You could do all four. It's cousin. It's the Jane Austen. Okay, okay, we'll do four. We'll do four. I will do. I have been convinced again. See, let's be honest. I'm just the face on screen. Y'all are telling me what the fuck to do. And that's and that's how we run my show. We run my show by other people's wills. Mm. Why did the last 2 days all about Taylor? Why is the last 2 days all about Taylor Swift? I was listening to Wild Dreams and enchanted like crazy yesterday, and today when I sorted in the yogurt, as I can see you, it was blasting through. Yeah, we need a dice emoji. We need a dice emoji now. The supermarket radio. Oh, peer pressure works. I can see you. Um, I can. I can see you as Taylor Swift title. I can see you is a bop. Got it. Uh I do love I love this interactive stream with audience participation. Hey. Um okay, we're doing it now. All right, we're doing the thing. Like I said, I'm also gonna go. Hold on, hold on. Let me one sec, one sec. Just so I'm putting the lavender haze back on the block. There we go. I am a good human ish. Share screen. Bees. Bops. Boops. Make myself small so I get the little bee wings. Boop. And we'll be right back after the 45 minutes. Happy sprinting. Oh, and don't forget, if you feel like telling me what you guys are working on, you can do that. I, of course, will be reading Just Stab Me Now. I'm telling my children that this is the D&D dice emoji. I mean, it's the side of a D6. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, we will be back after these. And that was the end. That was really loud. That was the end of sprint numero 1. How did we do, you guys? I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I don't want this to end. I'm getting there, and I don't want this to end. So good. I'm giggling. I'm laughing. I also decided, against my better judgment, I decided to pair. Isn't it? Is it? I'm not skipping comments. I will go back up. But isn't this just the best? Like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I guess my better judgment. I decided to pair this with my Mortal Masquerade playlist. It's a time. And I love it. And it's just mwah. Mia says, brains are weird. I just used the word tranquility in one sentence, and in the next I had to think of for 3 solid minutes how to figure out the word I need is seems. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? I am watching Baldur's Gate 3 beginner guide videos. That's always fun. That's honestly, that's what I do with a lot of games. I try to find ones especially that aren't spoilery. That's like, like those like 10 things I should have known before I started playing X. Like whatever game. I usually watch the fuck out of those because I do not like restarting when I realize I fucked up. Shut up. I know I have how many Baldur's Gate playthroughs I have. Don't say it. And I decided to turn the entire game on English since I only know a few terms in D&D in English. That's fair. Dang, just as I open my document. Steve, 45 minutes. I can't judge. I've had those sprints before, and y'all have called my ass out on it. So, if it takes you 45 minutes to open your document, it takes you 45 minutes to open your document. Oh, Mars says, I filmed my video. I'm going to go read now so I can update my vlog and move all the video stuff over all at once. Yay. Awesome. Killing it. Jessica says, I have a good portion of my Sims build done. It's a lodge, and I basically have the entire first floor done. And now I'm doing the second floor. Might finish it later, though. That is also awesome. Nina says, I outlined some more, and now I'm stuck. I don't want to outline too much and lose interest, but I also don't want to outline too little and get stuck drafting. I hate outlining stage. Outlining stage is the fucking worst. I also hate it. The amount of times my characters have jumped off of the outline and over the bridge and into the ocean should say how much I can't stick to an outline. So fuck the outline stage. Do what brings you joy. It's what she's saying. Okay? Steek says, in my defense, Your Honor, I did write 1,100 words on thoughts on edits for draft 2. So it wasn't nothing. That I will take that defense into consideration. Oh. What is this? But to my gut-wrenching realization, I think my story will have a prologue. It just works so well. I would like to state, for the gods, the records, everything, that hell has just frozen over. Because now there is about to be a prologue for this gay. Right here. I'm putting the name, not my bookshelf. I say with love. But I'm going to be sneaky about it and call it chapter 1. Respect. That's all I'm gonna say. Respect. Oh. But you will know the truth, and you will have to live with the truth for the rest of your days of this project. Just gonna throw that out there. Kieko says, I am trying to find a name for my tab. I want to make an elf, and traditionally I always use token-esque elf names. Say that 12 times fast. Yeah. What did I name my tabs? I have so many. Well, I mean, we called one Hat Dragon. I think we called that one Morga. Or we just called it, I don't know. No, it was as Azagor or something like that. And I had another character named Jax. Then for my every class, I can't even remember how many tabs I've had. I mean, all my tabs are basically D&D characters, so oh no, the dragon's name was Azaror. That's what it was. Yeah, I've forgotten all of them. I'm a horrible person. I know, Mars, tomato, but it just works so good, and you know my stance on prologue, so I am literally gutted. I really did play myself hard being anti-prologues on my anti-prologue stance for the last 4 years. Yeah, you did. Nina says, I have been naming my BG3 characters after D&D characters. I have Elwyn, and the chaos save is Jungle Down Bim. Oh god, I can't even say that without laughing. I think I name Alexandra a lot. I'll use Alexandra all the time. Let's be honest, she is my MC. Sorry, Elizabeth. I know you have more books than she does, but apologizing to my characters. Don't mind me. I'll be over here. Y'all know I'm fucking crazy. My tabs. That's not the thing I wanted. Tabs are Wild Hands, Hilanthi. They are very cool names. I can't say them out loud because my tongue gets caught in my teeth. My rooks, Dragon Age. Name is Fenguin Cloudmaiden. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And my very first Inquisitor was Rugswin Foxmaiden. And yes, she had red hair. Nice. I also had a tab in a game with my brother, with my brother-in-law that I named JoJo because she looked like JoJo Siwa. Nice. I tend to like. I feel like I had a gnome monk in there that I just called Punchy because no monk, Punchy. Yeah, I tried to make them like kind of class familiar-ish. I think. So now it's bugging me that I don't remember, but I'm not going to log onto the game and find out as much as I might just do an Instagram post later. Like these are my tabs, but the tab list will be very long. It's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. I need a drink. And I need a drink that's water because I can't just drink coffee. Wow. Mars says one of Jacob's Elden Ring characters was named Spinty because he misspelled Spinny. And it was a character that spun around a lot. I love that. And then he redefined the build for his next character and named Spinty 2. I love that. I love that so much. Devin is still here, still lurking. Still lurks. Yes. we love a good lurk. I think since I am trying to make this a thing we do here, I think it's time we see what vibe we got for the week. I'm gonna be afraid. I mean, I'm not gonna be afraid. It feels. I know it's only Monday, but like I don't feel like a bag of crap. So like I feel like we're already off to a strong start. But if you don't know as to what the fuck I'm talking about, which everybody here should know what the fuck is about to happen, I'm gonna pull a card from the Dungeons and Dragons Tarot. Since we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, I feel like it's the perfect time to have this conversation. And we're gonna find out what the vibe for the week is. For just how are we doing? We're just a vibe. That's all it is. It's just a vibe check. You know. I stole this. I think I've said this every time I do this now. Stole it from Mars because Mars does a tarot pull for their journals in their video. So I'm gonna do it live, which I'm sorry because that means I fucking read off a screen for a couple of seconds and trip over my face. But we're here for it. We're doing it. This is our Monday. It's Monday pull time. What's the productivity vibe for the day? How are we doing? So I start getting just loose. One more. Just for good measure. All right. I didn't get any cards falling out this time, so we're just gonna do a good old fashioned draw. And I'm gonna throw it out of my hands. But this message does not want to be read. Okay. We have the 9 of Intelligence. I appreciate that card. That is some wait, is that an Illithid? Oh, that's creepy. Never mind, I'm now disturbed. All right. So, got the book. 9 of Intelligence. 9 of Intelligence. I know where it is. All right. 9 of Intelligence as per the book. Looking at how thoughts can create turmoil and finding a way to observe them with from a dispassionate place of stillness. AKA don't get over emotional, bitch. I'm sure it's fine for to translate it into the standard version of the Arcana. It is 9 of Swords. I think I've gotten the 9 of Swords every so often. Or Nern of Birds. I just tried to type 9 of Swords and missed some vowels and added some consonants. So I'm sure it's fine. Oh, really? Mar says I pulled a sword card this week. I gotta love that the swords are sorting. We're here for the sword sorting. Mine was the 4. Nice. I don't remember what the 4 does. Let's see. The 9 of Swords is often associated with fear and anxiety. Whoa. About all things that worry you and keep you up at night. Sometimes this card can be associated with trauma. Great. One of which may be shameful for you to confide in with others. And all the psychological responses from experiencing that trauma. I don't know if I like this card, guys. When we are never released from the entrapment depicted by the 8 of Swords, we escalate to the 9 of Swords, where we are plagued by nightmares. The suit of Swords is one that is concerned with the mind, with logic, with intelligence, with communication. But somehow the 9 of Swords was caught on the destructive end of the mind. And sorry, the one of which it turns itself inward multiple times and multiplies and festers. Questions are plaguing you, and you find yourself reciting all the possibilities, all the things that could happen to you. You are haunted by what could be. There is a sense of repetition within this card. The some events which has troubled you before, and one of which managed to either repress or you've managed to repress or outrun from, is coming back. Sharing your grief does at least provide an outlet for your pain, and may release you from carrying the burden alone. Is there anyone you feel comfortable speaking to? Is there a mod for spiders in BG3? I can deal with the ones in Skyrim or not. I don't know. I would check. Yeah, the Baldur's Gate spiders can be, honestly, when it like I'm not a spider. I'll finish reading the card in a second, but I saw this and I wanted to like I don't do well with spiders at all. On World of Warcraft there is there's a button that turns them all to crabs. So I'm always fighting crabs and not spiders. I find, for me, you can zoom the camera out pretty far, and I just kind of try to look in the space away from them. Like, I stare at Asterian's ass all the fucking time, okay? Don't judge me. But yeah, no, I would try to, like, I felt like that helped. I haven't done any mods for played with any mods for Baldur's Gate 3 yet. But that's yeah, the sounds that they make are kind of sketchy. I'm sorry. I hope you can find something that'll help. Because to be honest, to be fair, there's not that many spiders in, like, you don't encounter them a super lot. If that helps. Like, yeah, there's the spot in the beginning. There's like one quest where if you want to finish it, you kind of have to deal with a big ass motherfucking spider. But it's a side quest, and I can tell you which one it is so you can actively avoid it. If there's a quest, so when you go into the Goblin Town, you'll know what I'm talking about when you get there. You can go into a well and explore underneath it. And there is a gemstone you can get to unlock a book. Just don't go down the well. Just don't go down the well. There's a couple different ways in there, but that's one of them. Don't go in the well. I'm pretty sure you can actively avoid that. It's a town that's been taken over by goblins. It's really early in the game. On your way to go fight the goblins that have taken over a church. Just don't go down that well. Okay? That is the only really spider moment there that will lock you out. There is a special book that you can get. And you have Asterian is the best person to read it. You will not be able to unlock it without going into that cave to fight that spider. Because there's a gemstone back in the very back of that cave. But yeah, that's it. I think that's the only thing that stops you. If I'm wrong and you do have to go through that cave, do what you can to make yourself feel safe and get through it. Comfy things, turning your game sound down, whatever. Yeah. Crystal Ghost Gamer Mom mode. Yeah, you do whatever. If you have to go into those situations, do whatever you need to. But it shouldn't happen a whole lot. And don't play it. Well, you can play a druid without having to turn into a spider. There are 2 spiders in the Goblin Church. So as long as you don't get thrown into the bottom, you're fine. Um, but yeah, you can. They're kind of avoidable too, mostly. Like I said, it's the same section of the game. I'm sorry. Hello, Towie. Um, Steve says, "Okay, I have I've been informed by Mars that I, in fact, do have to call it a prologue because calling it a chapter 1 would be ethically dubious at best." Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're talking. Are we talking about the same cave? I think we're talking about the same cave. There are multiple paths. Let's see. Okay, the last. I'm not reading the last line of the Liber Tantios. I am just going to take my 9 of intelligence card and say, since I was asking for something more writer related, I have been kind of anxious about book stuff again because I've turned 7 books into a trench coat into 8 books of a trench coat, and it's giving me some PTSD writing stuff back to some past shit that I've had to deal with, and I'm very scared of doing that book. And I know I'm gonna have to have help with that book, but that's book 8, so we're not gonna fucking work. Well, technically it's book 6. In order, it would technically be book 6, but now the book total is 8. So, oh, hold on. Let me get caught up. Yeah, there's only one well with a hideous spider. Yeah, so it is that one. Okay, not gonna talk about it too much. I'm just gonna explain how the order works. You have the prequel. Okay, book 1, which is written. 2, prequel. Book 1, which is written. Book 2, book 3, book 4. So the main series plus the continuation. Then you have Immortal Masquerade. Okay. And then there's the new dubious book 6, which is a continuation of Immortal Masquerade. And then you have the two spin-offs that I want to write. So the main series is now 6 books and 2 spin-offs. That is how this is happening. Should not have admitted it to it online. Him. All right. Yeah, it's posted on Discord. I mean, I could give you a wrench if I remember how to do it. I could just give you a wrench. I don't have that many wrenches. 4 different paths. Not sure I can post a link. Let me see. Can I do that here? I'm gonna find out. I can put you in timeout or I can ban you. Hold on. Cause this is cause we gotta save Kiko from scary spiders. Okay? We have to. It's a lot. Don't give me a wrench. Power corrupts me. Okay, I mean, then fine. Just figure it out then. We'll do it. Be funny though. Anyway, that was the tarot pull. So, and it's the thing that I'm having an issue with is I have rules for my universe that I told myself I would never break. I told myself that this was basically my never going to use a prologue. Okay? This is my never going to use a prologue. My version of never of the disdain for prologue is, oh God, do I want to say what this rule is? I don't know if I want to do this. Crystal, I also had rules once, but here we are. I like prologues. Okay. Technically, I have broken this rule already. I'm still trying to flesh out how I broke this rule at once. Is because vampires can't have kids. That's my stance. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. Okay. I have feelings. I have thoughts. I've always, the Renesmee Twilight situation I thought was stupid. But let's be honest, Twilight vampires aren't vampires. There, I said it. But Alex exists. And Alex is a child born of a vampire father and a human mother. But there is magic involved that makes things. There is reasons for it. I have vaguely worked it out. This is pre-prequel shit. We're talking about some serious dark magic. But in this book 6, in this new main series book, there may or may not be another vampire child. It is going to be a political-ish, portal fantasy-ish, paranormal fantasy-ish book. Okay? And yeah, I broke my rule. I will say, Six of Crows, Lee Bardugo calls her the prologue, chapter 1. It annoyed me a lot too. I mean, according to Stephanie Meyer, her vampires can't have kids either canonically, but here we are. Nina says for Kyoko, there are also Reddit posts naming apparently every interaction with spiders, but it's a bit spoilery, so be warned. He adopted. Okay, wouldn't she be called a Damphir? It's the official term for a half vampire. Technically, no. But yes and no. I ended up still calling her. She is technically a vampire. It's a little persnickety. Like I said, dark magic is a bitch. Because of just how my vampires work. With the magic that created them and shit and stuff and things. Now the book 6 kid would be closer to a Damphir than Alex, because Alex is special. I'm like, how much can I get into my own world building plot without making myself anxious? Talking about this last stream that I really, really want to share. Like, I want to talk about my stuff so much. But I always just get really anxious about doing it for some reason. But yeah. Book 6. Book 6 is gonna be just gonna be a child between a very, very powerful vampire and a powerful deity type entity that I still have to figure out what exactly not Loki is. It's fine. See, this is why we got the 9 of Swords, because our anxiety is terrifying. In one of my stories, I don't have prologues. I have interludes in the middle of the books. Well, that's cool. Kyoko, I can't actually vote for its accuracy. I can send it to you somehow and find out by Googling all spiders for Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so Crystal, what we need to do is one of these days hop backstage so you can talk about your projects to get it out of your system and I can be nosy. Let's do it. Let's do it because that doesn't sound nearly as terrifying to me. Because I want to talk about my shit. I want to talk about it. I want to yell and scream like everybody else does, and I'm just kind of like, how do you guys do this? I'm like, I don't want to talk about this stuff because I don't want people to think I'm dumb and I'm writing stupid things and I'm writing contrived plots and whatever else my anxiety convinces I'm trying to do at any given fucking day. Get it? Damn it, my necklace is stuck to my Oh, should we sprint? I think we've been chatting for a while. I think we should sprint. Or has it been a while? It may have I might just be like, yay, the interlude. Reveal a plot twist about a character's past, like the character who can't focus on books. The secret is Crystal. We're all writing stupid shit. I mean, fair. Book 1, main character. Book 2, love interest. Book 3, mentor bodyguard, which is my favorite. It's gonna change everything and so on. We should totally sprint because I need to make food. Food sounds great. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do the gays. We're gonna do the gays. The gays are coming out. Gays are coming out. I need to write my to watch multiclassing. That I recommend that. I write about monsters hunting cowboys for crying out loud. It doesn't get that much stupider. I feel that, Crystal. I'm like, my story is stupid. And then it's a story I love and feel deeply connected to. Why? But like, what if it's silly? Games are coming out. Good for them. Okay, all right. Let's do this. Let's do this. 30-minute timer. All right. We will be back after the fabulous gay timer. Get your shit done, kids. Yeah. That was the end of sprint number two. Number two. Yes. How do we do? How'd it go? I did not read as much as I wanted to because I decided to embrace my ace and get me some garlic bread for lunch. And ate half of it because they were very big pieces. And I could not finish it. So, yeah. I'll be eating the other half of this during the next sprint. So good. It's like, it's not, unlike most garlic bread, which is basically Italian bread smothered in garlic butter. This actually has the garlic baked into the bread. It's a garlic loaf. And I just put butter in it, on it, and threw it in the toaster. And when I say toaster, I mean air fryer. Same fucking thing. So also for Steeg's comment of doesn't get more stupider. Stares at Son of Santa Hallmark Romance. I beg to differ. I think it sounds cute. Also, French toast with bananas. Yes, please. Ken has. I mean, granted, I can't has unless I make it special. But, you know. Mar says, I read a couple of chapters and updated my blog. I definitely should eat during the next sprint because I'm realizing I haven't done that yet today. Yeah, this is like the first thing I've eaten. No, I did have a garlic bun because okay, so hubby was pitying me a little bit, and he had new like garlic split buns, which is like these little muffins that you pull apart. And so he got me a couple packages of those, and he got me some of this garlic loaf because he wanted me to feel better because I felt like poop all weekend. And so he got me garlic bread. So I had the last one of those for breakfast with my coffee. And I'm having garlic bread now. So I'm having a lot of garlic bread. So I have actually eaten today, but it was like a bun. Like nothing bigger the size of a muffin. So I lied. I'm a liar. Nina outlined a bit and then had to deal with an email issue. Ew, but now that's dealt with. Yay. Jessica made the aforementioned French toast and is having the eating of it. Hold that thought, Steek. 2 chapters away from the midpoint. Woo! Get it! Get it! I guess you're not a vampire, at least. See, there is a very common defense for this in my vampire obsessed communities. That the garlic thing, I've probably talked about this before. That the garlic thing was actually made up by vampires in order to get the humans to eat plentiful amounts of garlic bread because garlic bread helps stimulate blood flow. I'm not eating on camera. I'm like, I kind of want to be dramatic and just take the bite of garlic bread. I'm just like, wait, I forgot. I'm not comfortable eating on camera. Which also, by the way, unrelated note, I'm pretty sure my fangs are in Canada now. So they're on their way. I'm so excited. I've been freaking waiting for them for so long. Okay, half of the problem with why I've been waiting for so long is because I was too damn lazy and or sick to get the molds done. But I got the molds done, had them sent away. Now they're getting sent back, and I'm going to have fangs again. You'll make your girl very happy. Historically, how would that have worked, though? 1600 French peasants wasn't out here making garlic bread, was they? Genuine question. But they was like, I guess technically, if you want to be, literal. Wait. Okay, see, now we have to Google this. How do I word this? What year was the first garlic added to food? Hey, it could. I mean, are what you eat, right? Okay. So is it like plumping lip balm that stings, but in a good way? I read somewhere that the myth about vampires could have come from very real illness where people are protheria. I can't remember what if it's called, but there is an actual sunlight disease, or an illness where it's where that or all with this stuff. Um, I have also Googled that right away. Yeah. Culinary history. Numerous cuneiform records show that garlic has been cultivated since Mesopotamia in Mesopotamia for at least 4,000 years. The use of garlic in China and Egypt also dates back thousands of years. Well-preserved garlic was found in the tomb of Tutankhamun in 1325 BC. And technically, there are myths of vampires dating back to the Mesopotamian era. So, hi, I'm your girl who's obsessed. Oh, I cannot for the life of me remember the illness yet. Neither can I. One of these appears to have been frying stale bread in oil and rubbing pungent garlic, as practiced as in Venice in the 1400s. Found that online. That's a sticky question, um, because that depends on your region, your country, your culture. Um, yeah. Like I said, there's been histories of um, vampires as far back as the Mesopotamian era. What I said. Yeah. Ow! My fingers are stuck in my hair. Um, I don't know. I may be obsessed with vampires, but a lot of my um a lot my most of my knowledge is focused around your traditional um Western-ish. I've read a lot. I've read some things about Eastern, a lot of European based, obviously, because that's just. And then I fuck around. I actually have a chart somewhere about like all the that I made when I started researching Project Incarnate, because I want to decide what all my vampires could and couldn't do. And I'm like, so I took a bunch of different regions. I was like, okay, so which powers sound cool? Because in my head, especially in my canon, and I make a reference to this in book one, my vampires that are the main characters are one set. Like they're not the only vampires. There are all the regions exist. So Chinese vampires, Mesopotamian vampires, Egyptian vampires, so on and so forth, Viking vampires. Like they all exist, and my vampires are just a type of species. You know, like kind of like wolves and black bears. You know, you have black bears, gray bears, or black bears, brown bears. I've forgotten the other bears, but grizzly bears, right? Like you follow? Like, yeah, I'm gonna stop being a twat. My Viking fantasy has Nordic inspired vampires in them, so yes, we love that. Gay bears, that's something else entirely, Steve. Oh, I mean, I did not fact check that on a random website, but the internet wouldn't lie to me, right? It wouldn't dare, Nina. Most of my knowledge is from Underworld and Baldur's Gate 3. Yes. I mean, we love me some Underworld and some Baldur's Gate 3. Asterion Bay. Okay, he's morally gray. What can I say? Gray's my favorite color. You know this would get a rise out of me too. How dare you? I will not have Such talk in my house. Vampire knowledge is from Twilight. All I know is they glitter in the sunlight. I love you, Nina. Yeah, you make me happy. My coffee is cold, but it still tastes good, so we're gonna keep drinking it. Do-do-do. All right, so I don't need this tab anymore because we have now learned that garlic bread has always been a thing. Garlic bread and vampires. Yeah. I should probably also drink water. I will say, as tasty as this is, it is potent. Like I have the garlic bread. She be garlicing. But she's tasty. She's so tasty. Okay. Such Dracula slander, Nina. Slander, Nina. I am conflicted about Underworld because I love it, but at the same time, the super powerful ancient vampires were defeated so easily. R.I.P. Amelia. You would have loved MCR. I agree with you. I feel like Amelia was done dirty. Okay. I loved the first movie, liked the second one, loved the third one, which is technically the prequel, because Martin Sheen is Martin Sheen. And it was good. Like I liked seeing that origin story. I'm a sucker for a good prequel. A good prequel. The fourth one was fine. Blood Wars can die in a fire. Am I missing one? Shit. Hold on. Gotta check my shelf. Okay. Underworld, yes. Underworld Evolution, yes. Underworld Rise of the Lycans, yes. Underworld, which one's this one again? Underworld Awakening, fine. Underworld Blood Wars, die in a fire. There. My big problem with Underworld, as much as like fucking my original shit was basically just Underworld in different color paint. I didn't like the power creep. That it was just like, you're just gonna keep giving her powers. And then it went from like random Vampire X. Random Vampire X had some pretty powerful blood, got some more mojo. You know what? We can respect that. Now let's give her even more powerful mojo. She's barely even a vampire at all. She's basically a god. And they did Michael dirty, which made me sad. I just felt the power creep was weird. It went from wee. It rant over. Update, I refilled my water bottle twice. We love that for you. I haven't. 1500 Vampire Queen. But sure, let's take her out in 3 minutes by some human turd soldiers. Uh-huh. She should have put up she was a motherfucking badass in the 20 minutes of screen time she had in the prologue of Underworld Evolution. She's like, bah, right? Like she's so tough and badass. But in the first fucking movie, you just gank her. She's just gone. This is my issue with the Underworld franchise, and it was written by men. Yeah. Like, Celine was she was a strong female protagonist, right? Like, that leather suit was definitely a choice, because you can still make her look goth without, the amount of tightness that was that leather. But like Celine was a solid character. It's what they did to the rest of the fucking women in the movie. Oh, wait, how many women were in the Underworld movie? Let's see. There was Celine. There was Erica, which played Beth from Moonlight, which is my favorite vampire TV series, that got murdered by the writer's strike. R.I.P. Moonlight, we miss you. Amelia, which died 3 minutes into the first movie, only to be talked about in Blood Wards like she was important. The Hookers in Underworld Evolution, and a small child. Amelia on the train with the golden choker is my Roman Empire. Let's be honest, I want her dress. I'm not a dress girly. I could not like I am a broad fluffy woman, but her outfit was fire. I was someday I always said like someday I would want the Celine's leather coat that when she jumps from the tower it goes right? And then I realized, no, I want the one from Buffy that Spike wears because it's a lot less huggy. I want to be from the Matrix. I want my vampire duster, okay? I have someday I'll have money again, life goals. Coffee. All right. I think we should get to another sprint. I'm not a dress girly either, but she looked illegally good. Yeah, 100%. Like, go off. Like the costume work in those movies were all right. You know, I'd want the corset part of that leather cat suit, not the rest of that leather cat suit. Yeah. I have all the Underworld movies sitting right beside me, except for Blood Wars, because Blood Wars can die in a fire. I named my warrior nun in the Cowboy Project after Sancta Helena in Evolution. Nice. And Amelia's battle armor, bury me in that. Yeah, 100%. Hell, fucking Victor's armor, Victor's coats. Like, he may have been a manipulative, evil, megalomaniac jackass, but his shit was on fire. I mean, I'm sorry, I think I have a crush on Amelia. We don't judge here. We don't judge here. I have a type. We've talked about my type. Most of them are vampires. Or an MCU God of Mischief. How about that sprint? It's gonna be over here in my corner. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, StreamYard. You can do it. I also have a type, and it's not a 15-year-old elder princess. It's a good type. But Amelia can be the exception to the rule. You know? It's fine. Amelia. All right, we're going to go sprint now because I want to finish this before it gets cold. Because cold toasted bread is a weird choice. So we will be back after this haze. That was the end of that sprint. How did we do? I finished my bread. I had some cake cookies, which is box cake mix turned into cookies. Really tasty. I basically used up the last of the stuff I had for the Deserts and Dragons supplies. So I didn't want them to go bad or anything like that. Not that they would go bad, but I was really craving chocolate this weekend, so I made them and ate them. I saved Shannon the last one because he wasn't feeling well today. So I'm like, you know what? You can have the last cookie. And then Azzy got up from her nap, so just cuddling her for the last couple of minutes. Hi. Get your butt out of the camera. Get your little butt out of the camera. Hello. Not this again. Stop. Stop it. Good girl. Mars consumed a bagel. Which we love that. Also need to turn this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your butt. 56 words and had to do some retconning. Moments later, Helena and Tala arrived with the horses, which were definitely or defiantly stashed away somewhere nearby and not back at the cottage. Obviously. Had some mozzarella sticks, or it was definitely one. I think it was my dyslexia, and I'd read the word the right first time. Mozzarella sticks were finished and watching YouTube video I started. Yay. Started a fuck or die fic. Hi, gays. welcome. How are you on this day? Get your butt out of the camera is something I have to say. Chloe, literally every vlog I film. Oh, yeah, we all know how much Asa loves to just be just everywhere. So I understand that makes sense that Chloe is too, because cats. Like, you should see it. The amount of times I'm on my phone. Okay. Not even vlogging. I'm just watching stuff on YouTube or I'm talking to robots, the usual. And she will lay down on my phone because she is more important than the phone. Let go. Release the sweater. Thank you. Yeah, but see, at least I got the sentence correct. Because that's what I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm seeing, but I don't know what I'm seeing. But the sentence only works the right way the one time. So, yes. She really wants my necklace because she can sense it through my shirt. But she's not allowed to have it. I was talking about this last stream. I don't want her little teeths or her little claws to get stuck in the thin wire of the rose work on the cross or on the ankh. I actually call it a cross now because I wore it to work, and one of the admins, I'm like, crap, I broke my necklace because I accidentally got it off of the chain. And they're like, oh, that's such a pretty cross. I'm just like, yeah. Isn't it really pretty? Ow. Boobs, you're clawing me. I'm going to put you on the floor if you don't stop. Like how I'm having an argument with my cat live on camera as if it's not surprising in the slightest. But I mean, it really shouldn't be surprising because it's Azza and she is the real star of the show. I am just her co-host when she wakes up from her nap. No punishments for Azzy. But but she's trying to get my necklace and clawing me in the boobas. Look at this. Look at this. Mom. Mom, why? Why do you hold me like this, Mom? Hello. You see, good girl. Oh. She has never done anything wrong in her life. Well, she sure thinks so. And dancer. She's a good girl. She is the princess. She is the great queen of my channel and my heart and my life. And my Instagram, let's be honest. Oh, she actually got a hold of it. Let go. You let go? She has the necklace in her mouth. Thank you. Good girl. Good girl. She's like, but I had it, Mom. I had it and I dropped it. But I want it again. Cats. You'll just need to solve the problem. Since I'm worried about her getting a hold of it, we're going to do the responsible human thing and take it back off. Sorry, kitty. No necklace pour vous. It's a good girl. Anywho, yeah. And now she's going to leave. Are you going to leave now since you didn't get your way? You going to leave now since you didn't get your... Like, Mom, pet me more. Okay, bye. You are... And now she's going after the phone cables. This kid is a time. She is no longer interested. Yep. No, she's like, I'm moving on now. You're boring. Which is actually true because she literally just walked away. Oh, I love my cat. She is perfect in every way. Yeah. Well, think we're gonna do the next print. Because they say we're gonna do the D&D. Because the D&D is now the side note. I really love how your shelf turned out. Thank you. See if I hold on. Turn on my other light. You bitch. You turn it on. No fun. This thing died. So I need to plug it in. Because hubby was using it to light the garage one day. But I'll do this. No. I love the little book collections and stacks in different cubicles. Yeah. So we've got my romance shelf. Okay. Critical Role in D&D. My friend shelf. As you can, all my author2 books are right here. I'm not counting this as an author2 book, even though it is Jack Townsend, and he is now an author and has a YouTube channel. I'm not counting that. I put his stuff with my vampire fiction. So I've got, all my vampire fiction. It's right there. that I've got you can't quite see, but this lower shelf is my Christine Fian shelf. There's so many goddamn books that they're all together. Even though it is technically romance, they're all together. And that's all that's on that shelf yet. Yeah. And then this shelf is all my random other fiction shelf. So it's I've got Anne Bishop, I've got Aragorn, Twilight's in there because, like I said, Twilight's not vampires. All kinds of shit. And then this shelf is my occult shelf, which has all of my witch stuff, my vampire stuff, like my non-fiction-y stuff. There's some dragon books in there too. It's mostly witch stuff, but yeah. And then so once I'm done reading these, since I'm keeping them on my desk, this book, this one doesn't actually have a shelf. It's actually under my desk is where my craft books go. I have a little ledge where my monitors sit. So that's where all my craft books go. They stay on my desk. And then the Vampire Codex is going on the vampire shelf or the occult shelf. And then next on my reading list is Exquisite Corpse by a very amazing and talented author. You might know them quite well. And then Just Stab Me Now goes on the romance shelf. And I put, like, just to make sure, like, these would fit. Just to make sure that these would actually fit where they go, I actually put them away when I, like, as I was organizing them, I put them away. Like, cause, like, for What Doesn't Break, there's an hourglass on top of it, and the Vox Machina print. I wanted to make sure they would still fit, so I had to put the stuff away to make sure all the decorative crap would fit. So I have everything organized pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. It makes me happy. I do have a straight on picture on that I'm probably going to post on Instagram at some point of what my bookshelf looks like. I just haven't done that yet. A lovely organization system. Thank you. I'm happy. Everything is where I want it to be. And this that you can barely see, the shelf here, is all of my abandoned journals. All my abandoned journals and notebooks right there. And since I keep trying, I swear, I'm going to regret this. It's dusty again, which should tell you how often I try. This is my actual journal. The one that I keep trying to use. But, yeah. I have my abandoned journals spread out so they look less. I mean, I feel like that's smart. I used to have them like because like I have these, right? In the other half of the shelf you can't see. And I used to have all of my journals in one. But for some reason, when we unpacked and moved here and unpacked, I don't know why I'm over explaining this simple concept. I decided to put them all on the bookshelf. And there are some really, really pretty ones. Do we want to see my ridiculously old journal, my abandoned journal shelf? Because I originally had an idea, because I used to write my books by hand. So each book would have its own journal. Now, none of these books exist and will never see the light of day anymore. So a lot of these journals were just wasted. But I have this one, which stickers. This was going to be my actual journal before I decided to go bigger. Gib. I have one of these. I don't even remember. I thought it was cool because it had a lock in it, and I want to pretend that it was like a secret thing. I have this one. They don't all have stories, I swear. And we got this one, which I thought was super, super cool. Like, I buy these things. I'm like trying really hard not to actually like touch them because dust. I have dusty. I have this one, which I kind of, yeah, the thing. I have a couple simple ones. I made a joke saying this was my death note. That's why it says notebook on it. Because, yeah. See, I even started writing it like it was a death note. But it was just like character ideas. And then another random black one. Ugh. I have a couple of these fake leather ones. It's the last one. Just another stitched looking one. And then I have a notebook that's just one of those legal, whatever the flip file books or whatever they're called. And that's it. There better not be any spiders on my desk when I put all these back. I'm putting them back in the order they were. Because I'm just insane that way. But those are my abandoned notebooks and journals. There we go. Okay. I want to take off my sweater now because it's like, now it's covered in dust. And I try really hard not to touch my face. I don't have any abandoned journals, as you'd think. Completely untouched blank journals, that's a different story. Yeah, see, none of those are, well, no, there might be a couple of those that are blank. Maybe. I don't remember. I haven't even looked in them in years. I'm considering getting a line journal for 2025 to 2030. They come in 5-year bulks. Well, that's cool. That's neat. I didn't know they came in 5s. One day I finally realized to get rid of some of these journals, in particular the ones I got when I was like 14 to 16 aren't my style anymore. My mom says, but what if you need them someday? Yeah, most of those journals I think I got in high school. I'm pretty sure I got like high school, early 20s. There are some that I would consider my style still, like the black ones, the red one, and that purple one. Hondo percent. Yeah. I made my own so that I could run from my 25th to the 30th birthday. It seems more personal to me. That's what I did with the pink one. I made my own journal for that. I went online, found how to print that size paper, and then Googled like types of calendar styles and printed some out and then just did them by hand. I think I did them in Canva. I don't remember. Whoosh, your girl is fading. Yeah, I think we're gonna do another sprinty spront. I think. The fade The fate is. I mean, we did really good. We're hitting like the 3.5 mark soon, so I don't feel bad about it. Longest I've sprinted in a while, or streamed in a while, which is great. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do the do. I love this timer so much. It makes me so happy. I'm gonna press this button. Maybe. Come on, StreamYard. 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 Cooperate. That would be great. All right. We're going to do the do and do the did. And we're going to go from there. So happy sprinting. I think she's coming back to say hi. But we're going to sprint now. I don't think I've ever seen the ending of that. That was cute, and I was muted. Getting there. Getting there. They finally kissed. That was so cute. Oh, I was so happy. Oh, if I try real hard, I might be able to finish it today. It's entirely possible. How did that sprinkle for you guys? Oh, the sweater keeps slipping off my shoulders. And that's like part of me doesn't care, and then I get cold, and I'm like, wait, yes, I do. Stieg remembered that. He remembered the timer, and remembered the timer. And yeah. And it is now part of our collection of timers we're gonna use now. It's now part of the brand. It's now part of the brand. I'm like, what? I might as well be like stoned. I don't know. I'm just. Mars watched some good old fashioned YouTubers or YouTubes. I don't know why I added the R. I don't even know why I added the S, but we're here. Nina said I organized my stuff in my apartment and watched Lindsay Puckett's new video. Maybe tomorrow me will actually start drafting. I mean, I feel like that's fair. Stieg assembled a IKEA organizer board to hang on the wall next to my desk. That's exciting. But I need to figure. Nia says, but I need to figure out the outline. I'm basically done and ready to start drafting. Perfect time to abandon it. Don't. At least words. Stick it out. At least stick it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a smooch. Just a smidge. Just a teeny bit. Don't abandon it yet. Just a little bit. Stieg says, I propose we leave the bees, gaze, and laughter. I propose we leave the bees, the gaze, and lavender haze to be its own entity and come up with a new lineup for D&D ones. Yeah, but then we would need more than just one D&D one. And the Queen of Timers is she's a busy gal. Someone else needs to make some D&D timers to go along with it. Also not me, because let's be honest. Let's be honest. Every time I want to do content, my brain goes, oh, I don't want to. So it's never gonna be me. Okay, I'm not abandoning it yet. I love we just watch Crystal's brain reset in real time. Mars, don't talk about it like it's the first fucking time. The amount of time my brain goes for a factory reset mid-sentence is quite a magical time. Up. Come on. Up or don't. Pick one. She's staring at me from the floor. Yeah. I'd go Jeebus crispy critters and crunchets and toast and I don't know what else. But I think that was our last sprint. I mean, we're almost at the 4-hour mark, which is dope. So we did good. I'm almost done reading this book. I'm loving it. It's so much fun. I have ideas for formatting and character shit for Immortal Masquerade related things now that just percolate in my brain. Even though I'm not writing for at least 2 more books, if not 3, or and I've got to decide what I'm going to do because I said things. I said things this year that I'm going to have to own up to in a few months. And don't know how I'm going to do that. The dog, Phoebe's timer, the hedge, hexed hourglass, and the D&D pledge. The dog, the hedge, the D&D pledge. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. She remind me on Saturday when we come back. See, I was thinking the dice, dice and mice. So the D20 and the typewriter rats. Also, wait, isn't the typewriter rats 55 minutes? That is pretty chunk. The dog, the mice, and the D&D dice. Ooh, I like that. I like that too. Sorry, I just love the dog timer. Oh, okay. The pizza rat is 55. Okay, then what's the rat one? What's the rat one? I don't remember. Hell, what's the dog one? Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of I'm so sleepy. I'm now going through the timer list. Typewriter rat is 15. The dog is 20, 25, and 30, I think. So Stieg. So the Beast, the Gaze, and Lavender Haze would be for longer streams, and the dice and mice could be for a little bit of productivity. You do that. Not a horrible idea. Phoebe's got a few dogs. That's what I thought too. I'm like, isn't there more than one dog timer? Also, I have to actually like look at things and stuff. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fuck. With banjo music, the one with the banjo music at the end, slay, slurve. So Lisa. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. So yeah, I'll be back. It's like I could wait for the 15 more minutes, but I cannot stop yawning. So it's time for your girl to have a nap. When I say nap, I might mean go play WoW, but I also could mean nap because I am the energy she is. Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Needs to be spraying. As per usual. It's been fun. We're gonna do more of this and things. There's no video coming up from my ass. I'm not. I was going to. I'm not there. I'll be putting the scraps of that video basically on probably Instagram or shorts. Chaos Queen streams are TBDD. Who knows when that's happening? Gonna go watch Underworld now. Yes, I love that for you. Shout out to my girl Amelia. I mean, as fun as that, like, I would love to. I just rewatched the entire series with the exception of Blood Wars because it can go down in a fire. I'm just gonna keep saying that every time I mention the series. Part of me is tempted to go watch Thor: The Dark World or the Loki series because your girl is a time. I just rewatched The Night Manager. I may or may not have a minor crush on Tom Hiddleston. It's fine. I might just go nap. Napping still sounds like the solidest, most solid idea. Yeah, I said I was streaming. I already watched Agatha's All Along. I already watched it. I've seen it all. It's really good. I loved it. I loved it so much. Is it something I'll rewatch again though? I don't know. It was good. It was good. I just don't know. I just Marvel things have to be there's only very specific Marvel crap, Marvel stuff I can. What? How is it fighting words? I said it was good. I am obsessed with the fucking song. Episode 7 is the best episode ever. It's good. It's just it. When it comes to Marvel, I only rewatch certain things. I've watched WandaVision twice. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I've rewatched. Let's see what Marvel have I rewatched. I want to rewatch Hawkeye at some point because that was fun. I rewatched Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Kind of regretted rewatching it, to be honest. I rewatched She-Hulk. She-Hulk was fun. I rewatched Daredevil. I'm so excited for Daredevil Born Again. It's ridiculous. But you'll rewatch Loki. Hey Siri, Google where can Crystal find her marbles again, please. Hey, Loki was fun. Loki was so much fun. And it's not because I'm obsessed with Loki, okay? We're not going to talk about how many times I've watched Thor Dark World, Thor Ragnarok, and Avengers. I've only ever watched WandaVision and Agatha as far as Marvel content goes. That's fair. And I haven't watched another Marvel thing since the first Avengers movie. I was religious about it. It was a very big thing growing up with that any like because my dad and I are big Marvel fans, so we would always go to the theater and watch it, like watch all the Marvel movies ever since Captain America came out. We would always go watch them in theaters. And then life happened. We both got poor. And so we stopped doing it. So we just watched them on streams, unlike Disney Plus when they came out, or whatever when they came out on TV, or and we talk about them and stuff like that. And by the time Ant-Man happened, which will because like we went to see all the Infinity War movies. Fuck yeah, we did. That was I think the Infinity War Endgame was the last one we saw in theaters. After a while, it was just like Ant-Man, I'm sorry, Ant-Man sucked. Fight me. Shannon and I were trying to decide between watching the Jurassic Park movie and Ant-Man, and we watched Ant-Man and regretted our life choice. I haven't seen Quantumania, and I refuse to because Ant-Man is crap. There's a couple of different series I haven't watched. Like I'm very much mostly burned out of Marvel. I just finished watching Deadpool 3. It was so fucking good. And Agatha was good too. Like those two were, I'm like, okay, we might be turning, and Loki, we might be turning a new page in Marvel, which I'm like crossing my fingers for. Thor Love and Thunder. Thor Love and Thunder does not exist as far as I'm concerned. And in my head canon, neither does the very beginning of Endgame, or mostly Endgame, because Loki died, and therefore I'm very upset about it. And you can't kill my green boy. So I will never watch the Infinity War movies again. They're not on my rewatch list. I will stop at Ragnarok. Because I refuse to be in a world. I mean, yeah, sure. I'm like, I refuse to be in a world where Loki is dead. But technically he's not dead because of the Loki series, but that's a different Loki, even though it's the same Loki, and now he's trapped in a tree on the end of time. Yeah. Nina says, I love Loki too. I watched all of the Marvel stuff until Endgame, and then was kind of at the end of my obsession. And it was like the end of like like it was the end to when I started with the Avengers. Yeah, it's yeah. I understood what I was reading. My issue with most Marvel content is the same that I have for Underworld. It was mostly written by men. I mean, to be fair, yeah. But I did get Disney Plus just because of the Loki TV show. Like, I got it for a day. Got it the day the first episode came out. The first season came out. Yeah. See, I don't pay for Disney Plus. Oops. It's my friends, or it's Shannon's old coworker. It's something like that. Somebody one of us knows gave us their Disney Plus. So I constantly am rewatching the Thor movies, and Loki. Like, that's if I'm not feeling good, like if I'm having a depresso espresso, or if I'm having one of my issues that I'm still trying to work out with my insides, I will watch all of them and go to comfy sleep. I mean, that's how Immortal Masquerade exists. I wondered what would happen if we put one of my vampire characters with Loki and what shenanigans they'd get up to. But Agatha was fun. I agree. It was fun. It was. I might just be tired and not remembering it right. Who knows? But they all seem, but they're all the same movie. Hot guy with father issues must save the world, and then shit happens. That is a take. It's literally all the same movies, different fonts, but like all the fonts are serifs. So what's the difference anyway? I'm curious about Vision Quest. I will definitely say I am curious about Vision Quest. I have heard rumors that Wanda may or may not be coming back. I've heard Secret Wars, Loki might be coming back. But like, I don't believe anything until I see an actual legitimate Marvel trailer. I'm just, even though he better come back, because if my boy, if my Marvel property boyfriend is stuck in a tree for the rest of his existence, I'm going to be very upset. That's what my husband calls him, by the way. That's the joke now. It's like, oh, you're going to go spend time with your Marvel property boyfriend. It's like, yes, I'm going to go watch all the Thor movies. Leave me alone. I pay for mine. Yeah, how very adult. If Jeff Schaefer is on it, I will be sat, seated, and has sitting. Who the fuck is Jeff Schaefer? Hold on. Jeff. Please forgive me. I don't always know actors' names. Please do not come after me. Schaefer. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh, I'm okay. Okay. Yeah. She wrote Agatha longer. Oh, got it. But now that Agatha is done. See, that's what I did with Prime. Jack Schaefer. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, who the fuck is, I'm so confused. So that's why you confused me. Just can't type. That's what I did with Amazon Prime. As soon as Legends of Vox Machina was done, I rewatched it, or like I watched it all once, and I'm like, and we're cool, done. I canceled it this weekend because I'm not going to rewatch Vox, and I've already rewatched Supernatural like 12 times. I don't need to do it again. So, directed. Either way, the person did good things. Okay, the person did good things. I was trying to leave. Oh, I just did a Canadian farewell, which is where you try to like end the call, or you try to like walk out the door and you talk for 10 more minutes. My family is so bad for that. And I just did the thing. I think it's supposed to be tea. I don't. We're gonna go now. Okay. See you back. Possibly. Well, I'll be here. See if y'all are here. I'll be back on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, for real this time, I love and appreciate every single one of you, and we will see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, wherever the hell it is you find me next. Bye, guys.